All right, welcome back here to Tri-West High School as we break the huddle here for the start of the second quarter with the home team Bruins up 20-5 after the first really good quarter there by the Bruins. Kind of asserted their will, did a lot of great things. Hopefully that carries over here as we start. Parker Gibson, a wide open three, rims in and out. Rebound tipped away to the Bulldogs. They will bring the ball up the court. Here is Eli Hampton. Over to Haynes. Haynes gets a hand check foul out up top. So, again, we see another hand check foul called out away from the basket. We've got to make the adjustment. We're going to start racking up way too many fouls in our backcourt, and that's not a good recipe when you get down to the fourth quarter here. So we're going to have to make some adjustments. Bulldogs get it in. Here's Najera up top. Pump fakes. Gets it over to McLeod. McLeod dumps it down to Tharp. Tharp turns it over, and here comes Parker Gibson on the break. Doesn't have numbers, takes it anyway, and lays it in. Nice job there by Parker Gibson, taking it right at the defender, and that pushes the Bruin lead to 22-5. Again, hey, they're going to call these guys, so we're going to have to make adjustments. A referee over here talking to the Bulldog bench. I think the refs have done a great job of calling these hand checks, and we're just going to have to make the adjustment, especially so far away from the basket out in the open.
Okay, we are now back on YouTube here after the technical difficulty. We will get that first quarter reposted here later tonight. Not much other than the Bruins getting a big lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to talk. Yeah, that's a charge. Yeah. That's the second charge taken here in the first half by the Bruins. That'll make Coach happy. That's what we were talking about earlier. If you get beat on the dribble, you got to have your help side step up in position to be able to take that charge and not get the block call. So nice job there getting that done. Bruins
Gibson.
working the ball here.
Thomas gets back over to Gibson. Gibson brings it in. Over to DT, wide open, will not take. Gibson brings it back in. Parker Gibson puts it up. Misses it.
Nice.
Barner, though, gets it there.
Good hesitation there by Parker to get his man
Timeout.
beat.
We have a timeout. We'll take it. Be right back. Okay, we welcome you back here to Tri-West High School. 6:41 to go in this first half. If you can hear it, the band is loud.
Yeah, and as we went to break there during that timeout, Coach Barber was fired up. We heard him yelling over everything, trying to get into his players some here, wake him up.
Missed that one. Paris rebounds. Just a reminder, running clock is at 35 up, second half. Looking like we'll get to that. Eric Dean misses it. Rebound, Thomas. Thomas to Miller. Miller three. Got it!
The iron kind.
Looked like maybe a Tyrese Halliburton-like shot.
Yeah. Glad Parker didn't go up there and touch it on the rim.
He misses the layup. I'd let that thing roll back to the Bruins. And the bench will empty here.
Boy, and look at this, Connor. What does this say that we talked it up that Coach Barber is short bench? He's bringing a lot of guys in. He's sending a message to these kids. You better get it together or you're not going to see the floor.
Yeah. We all had this pretty close in the pregame show for our predictions.
Well, there's a long way to go here. We got to stay.
We've seen the Bruins sort of have some struggles in the second and third quarter. Paris three. Missed that one.
That could have been a kill shot. Look at this.
Perez gets the ball back. He is fouled.
Whoa, I did not see that coming.
They call an offensive foul?
No, they called a travel.
Oh, wow.
I did not see that. I saw the defender on Jackson's back, but yeah, we got to stay focused, got to stay engaged, locked in, clean up the fouls a little bit. Otherwise, you got to be real happy with where you're at.
Over in the corner, this is Hudson Predamore. Now over to Claythorpe, the 6'1" senior here for the Bulldogs.
Good job, Lane. Good.
Great
Good
job
help
by
side.
the Bruins.
Oh, come
From
on,
maybe
Lane.
ahead. Is just a little bit ahead.
Yeah, you got to settle down there. Just get a good outlet.
In the corner, a three. That's going to be no good.
Nice.
Now DT.
Heads up
Wide
play.
open lane. Got it.
Yeah, that's a good heads-up play there to tip the ball forward to DT. There you go. Hands off. Move your feet.
This defense, it reminds me a lot of that Danville defense we saw during the first half.
Well, yeah, and I mean, you can see that Coach was probably not happy that he had a guy from Martinsville drop 37 on him the other night.
Yeah. Thomas, three. Wow.
That's just laziness right there by Monrovia. No one either switched or called out anything, and that looked like it was close to an over and back.
Inside. Out.
Good read by
Daniel
DT.
Thomas. Loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, we got to just make sure we slow down a little bit because we're making things so hectic for Monrovia. They're speeding up a little bit, and then we got to make sure that we play under control when we get the ball on offense.
In the corner, a three. Missed it. Thomas rebounds it. Thomas to Gibson. Gibson brings it in. They lose it again. It'll go to Monrovia.
Yeah, just got to look like it was tipped.
Yeah.
Well, he's saying maybe it was tipped by us. I don't know. They're going to give it to Monrovia.
It may be one of those things where they may just feel bad for them sometimes. I've seen that. I've seen that before, though.
Yeah, you got to wonder
You
if
sometimes give it to the team that's down.
Yeah, keep your hands off DT. Yeah, they're going to call it. If you put your hands on them, they're going to call it. So we're going to have to sit down, get your butt down, chest up, hands off, and just move your feet. Because they're tightening up the whistles here, so
while
you just got to adjust.
Here, update from Lincoln, Nebraska. Purdue 40, Nebraska 24. Good game there for the Boilers. We'll see if they can hold on and get a pretty big ranked win. Against number 7, Nebraska. Jump and one.
Well, and I was going to say earlier, if you're the Bulldogs, that's what you have to do. There's no, we talk about it all the time, there's no 26-point shot that's going to get you back into the game. So chucking up threes isn't going to help you at all. Getting something going to the basket, getting an and-one, maybe that gets you guys going a little bit. Who knows? Hopefully not for the Bruins. But, again, you just got to stay focused and locked in all the time on defense.
Oh. That was definitely not the best shot I've ever seen there.
That was a little flat right there.
Miller. Strine will set the play.
Back into this zone look for the Bulldogs.
Inside
Nice.
Miller. Foul.
Kind of, I won't say bailout. I hate that call.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bailout. I mean, it was fouled, but it really wasn't necessary for Tharp because Ryan was so out of position. He wasn't going to make that layup. It was an excellent, beautiful play, the way, the action that they ran right there.
Miller's shot does go in. 33-7.
Well, and this is one of those what we talked about. I mean, when you look at out there on the floor, the scoring's been pretty balanced so far. Ryan, I think, has kind of paced us from what I can remember, but we've shared the ball well tonight too. Nothing easy. Yeah, we've got to keep our hands off. Now they're at the line, and you don't want to let a team get back into a game at the line. Love how patient we've been on offense tonight. It seems like, with the exception of a few turnovers that we've had in transition, we've done a nice job of working our sets, moving the ball. As it looks like Monrovia's jumping back into man here. Bruins adjust.
Dean. Gibson.
Oh,
oh, what a move.
Yeah, beautiful.
We'll see if the Bruins can maybe build up that 35-point lead this half. Because it'd be running clock the whole second half here.
Yeah.
They would have won about 10 points.
Yeah, if they stay connected here and keep playing good defense, that was silly. I saw it coming. As soon as Parker left his feet, I knew he was going to make contact there. You just got to stay on your feet on a closeout. Now, I'm going to cut Parker a little bit of a break here, Connor, because he's an interior player. Yeah. He's probably not used to closing out a whole lot on the perimeter. That's no excuse. I'm sure Coach would say that, but that's where you want two hands high, chop your feet, close out under control.
Jackson Paris will come back in here for Ryan Miller.
Yeah, you don't want a guy to get into a rhythm at the free throw line either, so.
No. Gibson.
Nice.
Anderson. Parker misses
man.
it.
That's a great slip there.
Brings it in. Up.
Yeah, and see, that's exactly, he just shoots 3 free throws, and then he comes down and he hits a mid-range jumper.
Dean, Paris for 3. Misses that one. It should almost certainly be a jump ball. It will be. Oh!
He's got to help him out. He didn't have the ball. At least it didn't look like he had possession of the ball. This guy had a better look at it, but the guy over on the other side made the travel call. So, again, this is what we talked about earlier. You got to stay – I mean, it's a 20-point game, but really, it was a 25-point game about 2 minutes ago. And a foul on a three-point shot and then an easy jumper in the lane, and now all of a sudden it's down to 20.
Yeah.
You just got to finish strong here to close out the half.
Monrovia has 11 points scored in the last few minutes. They did only have 5 just a couple minutes ago here.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Out of bounds there by the Bulldogs. And we need to just settle down right here. 49.3. Last couple possessions have been a little rushed. We need to run through our stuff here.
Ryan Miller will come back in here. 47 seconds left. Of course, next year, I believe, you won't be able to do the stalling when you try to hold on to the ball because there will be that 20% shot clock. Anderson gets blocked.
Looked like contact on the back. I like the execution, though. Dead. There you go. Yeah.
Harris steals it.
Be smart with it here now. Okay. That's one of the first times we've seen Tri-West penetrate and be able to get that hand check call that we've seen several times down here. So, like to see us execute here on this out of bounds.
Seems to be some confusion on the sub in there.
Yeah, I wanted him to check in all the way at the scorer's table. He kind of ran right in off the bench.
Miller, corner three.
Yep.
Got it.
Bingo.
39-16. 5 seconds. We'll see. They may not have time.
Don't foul. Man, come on, guys. Quit reaching. I mean, at some point, it's going to get – that's his third, you know? And I know right now we're looking at it and we go, you know, it's a 23-point game, okay, but if this thing tightens up and it gets in foul trouble range – and they're silly. You know, that's the thing. Most of those fouls are just silly.
Yeah.
They're not effort fouls or anything like that. Lane violation.
So he'll get to reshoot that shot. And even though the Bruins have this lead, I don't think Coach Strine is that happy. If this goes, it counts. Oh, my word. Almost got there. Wow. Good first half. We'll take a break and bring it back to start the second half here.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Okay, we welcome you back here. About a minute 20 until we get this second half going. Bruins looking very, very strong. But at the end there, you're watching, it sort of did slip away. It felt like just a little bit.
Yeah. You want to say very, very good half, borderline great half. You know, I think as a coach, you're always looking at things that are going to drive you nuts. Like you said, you know, really good start, kind of let them sneak back in there. We were a little sloppy there for a stretch. That's going to happen in the course of a game. I'm sure Coach talked to the guys at halftime about making sure that we stay mentally focused. We've seen Tri-West in this scenario before where they've had a big lead, third quarter Blues hit, and it kind of dwindles away. So you know Monrovia is going to be playing some dry here. They're not going to come out and want to let this lead balloon up anymore. So we're going to take their best shot coming in here in the third quarter. We've just got to stay focused, play with intensity. Big thing, Connor, we got to play defense without fouling.
Yes.
The hand check fouls really were an issue in the first half. And I got to say, I don't disagree with a lot of the calls that I saw. You know, when guys were trying to beat us off the dribble, we've got to sit down, get your butt down, chest up, move your feet, keep your hands off.
Something I want to say is I do want to see how much Ryan Miller does play with those 3 fouls he does have. We'll see.
He is starting here.
He is in the lineup. Lineup is the same as the starters. Paris, Miller, Thomas, Anderson, and Dean. Misses the first shot. Back. Misses it. Paris, rebound, and foul.
Boy, McLeod missed 2 bunnies. I mean, right there at the rim.
Parker looks to be hobbling just a little bit there.
Yeah, he's got the neoprene sleeve on the right leg a little bit there, but Bruins kind of get away with one right there because McLeod could have converted on both of those opportunities.
Miller, Paris, over to Dean. Dean, Paris, in, over to Thomas. He'll bring it in,
nice.
Put it up. DT gets 2 more.
Good patience there by the Bruins to not force the 3 there. Jackson, that play was designed for him, and it wasn't there. Worked the ball around. DT breaks his guy down off the dribble.
Misses it. Rebound goes to Dean. He'll get over to Thomas. Back to Dean. Dean brings it back. Ryan Miller. Miller flips it to Anderson. Paris thought about a 3. We'll pull it back. Inside. Stolen away.
Yeah, that was a high-risk pass. If it connected, it probably would have been a layup, but it's just too risky, too much traffic in there.
Monrovia going to set it up here. Miller on the coverage.
You can tell they're going to go after Ryan and try to get that 4th foul.
Jump, miss, Anderson rebound.
Nice job of staying straight up there by Ryan.
Thomas, Paris, 3. Yep.
Yeah, good start here by the Bruins.
They'll call a foul. Stay with.
Boy, that's quick. I mean, you got to adjust. That one was a little quick in my estimation, but if that's a point of emphasis that they're going to look at, you've got to adjust.
That is Paris's second.
Either going to have to back off a little bit or just really kind of hunker down in on keeping the hands off.
Bulldogs get it in, put it up, misses it. Should go to Miller at will.
Boy, Connor, you know, for the Bulldogs, this reminds me of our game against, I believe it was Guerin.
Yeah.
That we just couldn't make anything. I mean, we missed a lot of uncharacteristic shots, and I'm guessing that's, you know, Coach Barber's kind of thinking the same thing. We've gotten decent looks. We just can't convert, not to take anything away from the Bruins on defense.
Dean, 3. Misses it.
Looked good. All right, keep your hands off. Keep your hands off. Keep your hands off.
Count that one. So what you don't want to see, though, is a repeat of that Guerin Catholic game where the Bruins had that lead. I do think that this one's a bit, of course, it's a bit larger, but no lead's really safe in anything.
Right.
Shot will go.
Well, and again, as a coach, those fouls drive you crazy because I'm sure coaches said, guys, you've got to adjust. You got to get your hands off, quit swiping. Those aren't real hustle plays. It's not like you're going to do anything by doing that. It's too risky.
Miller, contested three.
Woo!
Oh, just in and out.
Look good.
Ooh. I thought he was about to come over our table here.
Yeah, I didn't see the foul on that. I thought he was going to call a travel there for a second. I didn't see much contact there, but they really are calling it tight, out away from the basket.
Parker Gibson, Lynn Barner come in for Paris and Anderson here.
Yeah, I was going to say, at some point we might have to even throw out a 2-3 zone just to kind of bide some time of not picking up fouls.
Misses that one. Rebound goes right back to the Bulldogs. It falls back to a 19-point game now.
Oh, nice. Good blow by there by DT. No help. That middle of the lane is wide open when our guards take them off the dribble. Opportunity to knock down some free throws here.
DT misses the first. That'll be Hudson McLeod's third foul of this game here today, which,
I've never really paid that much attention to DT's shot. It's kind of funky, almost like a push kind of shot. I've always noticed he shoots the ball pretty well from outside. Good rotation. Oh, he slipped. That's all that was.
Rebound goes to Miller. He'll bring it back down the court. The foul.
Yep, there it is.
Number 31, Peyton DeHara, his third, team's third.
Looks like 1-3-1 coming here from Monrovia. Coach recognizes it. So in a 1-3-1, we haven't talked much about this. You had two guys high, two guys in the corner, and then you usually want a guy down low running the short corner and doing just like that.
47-23, 4 to go in the third. Good defense here from Gibson.
Yeah, nice job of playing without fouling there. Now you got to be smart.
Oh.
Boy, that was close.
A 3 for Gibson. A 50-piece for the Bruins. 25-point game. Puts it up, misses it, rebound. Bulldogs fouled.
Foul the Bruins, number 12, Eric Dean, his second team's fourth. Number 5, Clay Clark, at the line for the Bulldogs, shooting 2. Entering the game for your Bruins, number 2, Amari Blakely, and number 23, Xavier Graham.
Amari Blakely and Xavier Graham will check in here for the Bruins.
Get some of our JV guys some time. Monrovia back to the 2-3 zone look here.
Gibson. Miller. Miller puts it up.
Yeah,
Gibson.
good action. Good solid take right there by Ryan. Way to finish. Ooh. There you go. Sit down.
Paris will come back in to check in
I mean, you've gotten probably 20 foul calls this game. I don't know what picked that up on the mic there. Fan asking for a foul call.
Oh, good block by Bernard. Funny thing going back to that, one of the students, after he said call a foul please, yelled no for Tri-West. It looks like he stepped out, maybe not.
Yeah. Got caught sleeping there on the backside. No block out when the shot goes up.
Monrovia has a chance to cut this to a 20-point lead here pretty quickly. Paris up, in, missed it. Just off a little bit there.
Yeah, it was a good take. Just couldn't quite get to finish. Good
But he
hands.
steals it. Should be an open lane. He puts it up. Foul, count it, and one.
Yeah. Well, you can tell the Monrovia bench is just dejected. The players kind of flat. Coaches look like they got no answers for what the Bruins have thrown their way tonight. And it's still a long way to go. I mean, 25 points as we approach under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Again, want to continue to stay focused and execute.
Got that one. And it does look like Monrovia will go back to the bench here. Gibson puts it up and fouled.
Good solid take there by Parker. One out of two there for Parker. Boy, yet another hand check call here.
DT will come in here for Parker. Gibson, I'll believe, is who's going to come in. Shot does fall. Daniel Thomas will come back in. Second shot does fall as well. 23-point game here for the Bruins. Thomas to Graham, back over to DT. DT to Paris in the corner. Paris for three. Off. Rebound goes to Monrovia. Brings it up the court. In the corner. Thought about a three. Will not take it. Jump. Miss. Gets the rebound. Puts it up. Misses it again. Oh, my word.
Good hustle there by Xavier. Playing hard. Most you like to see you JV guys come in playing hard.
See what the Bruins decided to do here. 47 seconds. Up. Puts it up. Misses it. Rebound Thomas. Thomas to Blakely. Blakely puts it up. Give him two more.
Great body control there by Amari to catch that and then go up and finish.
Blakely has had a pretty good night here tonight.
There you go. Hands off. Good job. Much better there. See if we can do that through the whole set here.
Up. Missed it. Rebound DT. DT brings it back. 10 seconds now. Blakely. Corner three.
Oh, in and out.
2
Oh,
seconds.
picked his
Blakely
pocket.
steals it. Buzzer
Yes.
beater.
Yes, sir. What a heads-up play there by Amari.
He is having himself a night. We'll be right back. Okay, we welcome you back here. Bruins up 60-33. Thomas has to get this over. He will. Miller 3. Yep. 30-point lead. Bruins just need 5. We have a running clock the rest of the night. Jump, miss,
Block out.
rebound to the Bruins.
There you
Miller
go.
down the court, Ryan. Miller gets 2 more. Bruins need a 3. We get running clock here. Stolen. This could be it. Ryan Miller open once again. Miller to Thomas. They'll foul him. Try to get a little bit too fancy there.
Yeah, probably a touch. But he definitely did not have a good angle to go up with it, so trying to get it back there wasn't a bad idea. But
Teams first. Number 20, Nathan Thomas on the line for your Bruins. Shooting 2.
nice job there. Knocked down the first one by DT.
Something I
Yeah,
want
you can tell, man. They just came out of this
Yeah.
quarter, and they're just Monrovia's done.
What I want to say is we had a decent student section to start this game, and it's sort of morphed into just one row here, as the game has sort of turned into a blowout of some sort here for a Hoosier Legends Conference battle. That's going to promote the Bruins as long as they can hold on to this 33-point lead to a 3-1 conference record, and Monrovia will fall down to 2-2. Coach Tommy Shrine will go or improve his record over Brian Barber to 3-0, which is of course great for Coach Shrine because no other basketball coach since 2016 did beat Brian Barber.
Yeah.
He was the first, and he can't. Danville can't beat him. We'll see though. Miller over to Thomas. Thought about a 3, decides against it.
Oof.
Dean though will
Yes,
run a
sir.
clock, and that should be running clock.
Yep. That puts it at 35.
And Coach Shrine will empty the bench here.
And that's a good gesture, too.
That bench will include Jackson Paris, Amari Blakely, Lane Barnard, Xavier Graham, and Keegan Linder.
Nice.
They all wanted
I
him.
think
They all wanted him to dunk it there.
Yeah, I think they wanted to get it there. Just kind of fumbled it a touch, but he'll take the layup.
He may have a chance to do it later. Oh.
Yeah. Bench is getting emptied on both sides.
Foul Bruins, number 13, Parker Anderson, his third, team second. Number 31, O'Hara at the line for the Bulldogs, shooting 2. We've got a hockey line change for both teams.
Hockey line change, yeah.
Even the coaches wanted him to dunk it.
Yeah. I think they were setting that up for that. While we have a little bit of a break here, we'll get you an update on some college scores. Second half, Vanderbilt, number 19, 57-45 over Auburn. Number 11, North Carolina, coming off that big win against Duke, in trouble right now.
Oh, my word, that buzzer beater was crazy.
Yeah, they're currently down to Miami, 59-55. Still 7:37 to go in the second there. And then Purdue holding on to a slim lead, trimmed down 54-49 against Nebraska with 7:12 left to go in the second.
Yeah, Purdue's giving me a bit of scare here. They were up big.
Yeah, we were saying that you don't want that lead getting down under double digits, and it unfortunately has. Linder, a little short, good rebound. Keep it high, don't drop it down. Got to keep it high right there.
Well, we set it here, 4:46. Running clock, rest away. Got to give him 2. I believe that was Jack Klumpler.
Good take there by Keegan, getting the contact.
Monrovia, number 15, Jack Culver, his first, team second. Linder at the line for your Bruins.
Other ranked action in the collegiate games tonight. Number 22, BYU up 65-56 against Baylor with 11:14 to go in the second half, and still in the first half, Illinois 30, Wisconsin 30. That's with 5:50 to go in the first. So we've seen that Wisconsin team can play teams tough.
I believe they beat Michigan.
Yeah, and they really had a good chance to beat IU with some questionable calls down the stretch there. You know, as we take a look at this, it was really great of the Bruins to come out tonight and just assert their will. They put their boot on the throat from the get-go, so it was really great to see that. I know we talked about some things that need to be cleaned up, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, you're going to have that every game, and you're never going to be completely satisfied as a coach. But I think you got to feel pretty good with the way your guys came out and responded tonight after the tough loss on Saturday to Martinsville. And then to be able to get these JV guys some PT here, that's key too.
While we have an upcoming schedule for the Bruins. Harris, another 3. Upcoming schedule for the Bruins, of course, our final regular season basketball broadcast next Tuesday, 7:30, against the Spark Plugs of Speedway, and the 2 non-conference away games in Buff Jesuit and Cardinal Ritter to wrap up the regular season. They're going into a sectional that we're going to end up seeing every team. Paris, another 3. Misses that one. Blakely rebounds it.
Xavier.
Oh, boy. Going back to the sectional, we've seen every team because it has Buff, Guerin, Danville. Wide open lane for Jackson Paris. Paris tried to dunk it.
He tried to get up.
They're just having fun now.
Oh, yeah. And, hey, I've been on the opposite end of this. It's a long bus ride back down to Monrovia for sure.
Rolls in there. Graham. Oh, what a move. How did he keep that in?
I did not see.
Oh.
Under 2 minutes now to go here in the fourth.
Oh. But no, going back to the sectional once again. The Bruins base, they had Garen beat.
Yeah.
If you really look at it, they had them, and that sort of collapsed going into the second half, fourth quarter, really.
Yeah.
Late third. So we'll see. I think if they have another crack at them, they definitely could beat them.
Sure, yeah. I think we're a tough matchup for them. I think our guard speed, from what I recall from that game, gave Garen some fits. We played really, really intense defense that night, too. So, we see adjustments get made when you play another team again, and it's no guarantee in this sectional that it would be a matchup between Garen and, Tri-West for the championship. Yeah. There's some talented teams in this sectional.
Blakely 3 misses that one. Yeah, of course you have Danville, who I know we did sweep them in the regular season. They're on a down year.
Yeah. Buff can be solid at times. They've got.
If I remember last year, he did play them in the regular season. I believe that game was reasonably close.
Yeah. One minute to go here. Monrovia works their offense.
Oh.
Don't foul. I almost said clock, and then I remembered. It's a running clock.
We had some issues with the clock.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
That was. We did get basically 2 free minutes. Where that was definitely helpful for the Bruins' comeback efforts.
Yeah.
But you don't want to see that, really, in any game.
No.
Of course, the clock does stop on free throws, then resumes right away. Blakely will bring it down. I'm guessing they'll hold.
Yeah, hopefully no shot here. Just work the ball around. Even with the JV guys in.
Graham. Barnard, they will hold. Of course, next year they won't be able to do this necessarily because of the shot clock.
Right. Yeah, I don't know how that would work in a running clock scenario.
Yeah.
They turn the shot clock off.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Coach Strine and Brian Barber exchange words here. Bruins take it. A 30-point victory for the Bruins. They will ring the bell here at home. Well, we'll wrap this one up here. Going into one more regular season game, it's good to get a win like this, I feel like. Going in with just limited games left in the season, get you more prepared for the sectional.
Yeah, absolutely. Good quality win tonight. Like we said, came out from the tip, got after them, and a good, solid way to wrap this one up.
Yep. Next broadcast will be next Tuesday, our pregame show, which will include the new baseball uniform reveal. I have seen them.
Yeah.
I won't leak it. The bell has been rung. I will not say anything about what they look like. There are 3 of them. Excited to show those off next Tuesday from our crew. Logan up on camera.